There. Here. Have you ever said, I'm posting on Facebook, I'm boosting a few things, but I don't know if any of it's working? You're not alone. That's pretty much every client that we end up working with is coming from that angle, and there's a reason for that. We talk about our marketing system, which is goals, strategies, tactics, tools, schedule, and measurement. If you don't have each one of those 6 steps in place, you're just tossing ideas at the wall. Last week, we talked a little bit about goals. This week, we're talking a little more on strategies, but we need to connect those goals and strategies together to have a successful marketing campaign. Most clients that I work with want to jump straight into tactics or playing around with the latest tools. And more often than not, their marketing plans do not succeed or don't succeed to the level that they could. We need to start with goals, with SMART goals, setting achievable, planned results that are time-based so we know what we're measuring against. And second, we want to build strategies that deliver that goal. We'll incorporate multiple strategies to achieve that goal, and those are the things that we can measure back against what's working, what's not working. It's super important that these strategies align to the goal so that we can carry that over into the tactics and tools later. But if you don't start with a goal and then build strategies around those to achieve them, you are not going to have a successful marketing campaign. That was a whole different take, but. Zach, let's talk about your goals.
My goals. Okay.
Goals.
So many.
It's all about goals.
Yeah.
So you and I have talked a lot about this. Like, you have goals for your life, right? Goals for your professional career.
Sure.
How many of them are SMART goals?
Very few of them, I think, are SMART goals, if I'm being honest. Okay. I mean, maybe if I sat down and thought about them, but right now, probably very few of them are SMART goals.
Yeah, I think that that's common, and that it's easy to set goals like, I know how much I'd like to make.
Sure.
Someday, right? I know what job I would like to have, or in a business one, I know what clients I would love to work with.
Yeah.
Right? Big, broad, general goals. What sets, especially for a marketing plan, goals apart is SMART goals first. You hear about it all the time. Everyone talks SMART goals, but there's a reason why goals should be SMART goals. Do you know what makes a goal a SMART goal?
The acronym, it's strategic.
Okay.
I don't know. I know some of them, but I don't know them in order. Strategic, manageable? No.
Measurable.
Measurable, that's good.
Yep.
Shoot, I'm going to lose it.
Okay. So there's different letters that fall in there, but so strategic could be one, SMART, however you want to define the S, right?
Yeah.
Measurable.
Yeah.
Achievable.
Achievable, that's good.
Now, the R could be realistic. I've heard realistic, but if achievable's in there, why do you have realistic, right? So who cares about the acronym to a certain extent? And then time-based.
Yeah.
And that's the important part to me, is in that SMART framework when we set a goal.
Yeah.
So let's say we have a dream of working with a major brand in the outdoor industry.
Sure.
Okay. we could set, if we were going to make that a SMART goal, is we want to do work with one major brand in the outdoor industry in the next year.
Yeah.
SMART.
Yeah.
Right? If we want to pull that more into, say, a marketing goal, let's take the AI Field Growth newsletter. We could say we want to increase our subscribers by 100% in the next 6 months.
Yeah.
The reason we do those as SMART goals, and the reason it matters as far as developing your marketing plan, is that gives us our target. We now know where we're going. We now can develop our strategies. We now can develop our tactics. We now know what we need to measure.
Yeah.
So we know how to refine. If we don't have a SMART goal first, it's pretty hard to build the rest of it.
Yeah.
You can throw stuff at the wall, right? And hope that maybe one of them works.
Yeah.
But we need to have that goal first. What everyone wants to work on is the strategies and the tactics.
Yeah.
Those are the fun parts. Like, we want to buy all our cool new tools to make these things work, like our drone that we just played around with, right? That's fun.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
Good time.
Is that going to help you with your marketing, just to have it?
No.
No,
Not just
absolutely not. So, but let's talk strategies, because that's what we really like to dive into, is the strategies. So once we have goals, we need to develop the strategies. So what was our AI Field Growth one? 100% subscriber increase in the next 6 months. When I start developing strategies, first we like to go to AI. Right? So we're going to dive in and say, this is our goal. Give the exact goal and say, what are 10 strategies, 10 marketing strategies that could help us achieve that goal? Let's do some brainstorming in AI first. Now, this is where we can't be reliant on AI. This is where the human element matters. We need to be able to go in and say, which one of these 15 actually makes sense? How many? We might come up with 8 that are actually really good. How would you filter those?
Probably run them through SMART again. I'm just like, is this achievable? Is this realistic? Can I actually do this? Is this aligned with my business model and plans?
Absolutely. Are they real? Because AI is going to come up with a whole lot of stuff that may or may not work, right? It might come up with things you never thought of. The other filter that I would put on when we're looking at whether these are good strategies or not is what's short term and what's long term. What's paid and what's free. What can be automated and what takes us. Right? So, for example, going back to the AI Field Growth, we're implementing 2 different strategies. So one is paid ads. We're running paid ads. We're filming cool stuff, hopefully cool, right? Cutting those into ads, running currently on Meta ads, running some Twitter or X ads. Paid, short-term, quick results. We're making decisions 2 or 3 days after. Are we seeing results for this? That's strategy 1. Strategy 2 is a longer term strategy. We are working with other newsletters. We're working with other creators to share our content through their channels and linking back to us. And that ends up then being a twofold strategy. We're making connections, meeting people we haven't worked with before and working with new people. But also getting our content in front of other people that wouldn't see it. Right? And so that's going to be a longer term strategy. And so that's the other filter, is how do we don't want 2 strategies that do the same thing. Right? Maybe we do. But in most cases, if we're going to take 2 strategies, let's work each end of the system and both have measurable results for each of those and see which one's working. And one might take longer to see if it's working than the other one. And ideally, the one that's going to take longer isn't one you're paying for. Right? If we're paying money, let's do things that are fast and we can make decisions quickly.
Yeah.
Choose what we need to change. From that strategy side, because I think developing the strategies is hard, and that's one spot that does take knowledge.
Yep.
Give me an example of maybe some clients that you're working with now or projects that you've recently worked on. What were the goals? And I can give you a couple strategies that would be worth pursuing on those.
Yeah, I mean, like a cafe, Instagram or Facebook, social media presence. How do we grow that following by 15% in 3 months?
In 3 months? Yeah, so if we want to grow an Instagram following, we can just pay for it.
Yeah.
Right? But I'm assuming that we want an engaged following.
We want real, real basis.
So a couple of strategies. One would be the paid strategy. So how do you do a paid, I would look into developing strategies of how do you do a paid strategy that is focused on the people that follow you currently.
Yeah.
You can choose engaged followers and build an audience off your engaged followers.
Yeah.
Is a meta selection that you can make.
Yep.
A couple of issues that you may have with that is generally to have a good lookalike audience, you need at least 100.
Yeah.
So do you actually have 100 engaged followers?
Yeah.
Many people don't,
yeah.
right? To actually build that audience. And then the dollars, for instance, I just did a lookalike campaign through Meta for a client. We set a budget of, I think, $25 a day. And Meta actually laughed at us. It set a pop-up that said, you most likely won't see any leads from this. Our recommendation is $74 a day.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, and so you need to be realistic with your budget as well.
Yeah.
Now, followers are much cheaper than conversions for us selling something.
Yeah.
Which this one was specifically trying to sell something.
Yeah.
That's going to be an expensive lead. It's just how it works. Mm-hmm. Then you just need to make sure your product is worth what that lead's going to take. Okay, so that'd be strategy one. Strategy two would be, how can you get your engaged followers to share your content more? How can you get your current audience to share you more?
Yeah.
To get the word out, to build that organic following. Mm-hmm. Are there campaigns that you can run, say like share and comment posts, right? We see those all the time. Yep. For a prize. Yeah. Or show us that you shared this reel and get a percentage off or something like that. But how do you get that engaged follower? Mm-hmm. So that could be strategy two. That's maybe your more longer term. Yeah. There's a lot of other organic ones. Build better content. Yeah. Right? But you could say, we're going, because what works for organic content right now? Things that make people angry. Yeah. Right? Or make them laugh. Yeah. But realistically, what gets engagement is anger. Yeah. Sadly. Yeah. It's a bummer. Right? Yeah. So it's a commentary. And that's not 100% true, but sometimes you have to go to the algorithm and say what is working and driving that for organic. That could be a strategy though. Yeah. Like we are going to be controversial. Yeah. So that'd be two. That's the real basic, but I would dive into, this is really where we can use AI to help us brainstorm that. So that's a couple examples that people can use. You have any other thoughts on that before we wrap up? We'll look at some real AI prompts too, but.
I don't think so. I think it's good.
Awesome. We should get some lunch.
Yeah, we should.